Southeast Revival Group has hailed the rare patriotic view of Akheem Baba Ahmed on Labour Party presidential flag bearer Peter Obi. Baba Ahmed, a former permanent secretary, served as Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) secretary. The Northern Elders Forum spokesman recently met Obi, whom he commended for his zeal to fix the country. He said, "I wish those who see him as an ethnic candidate can get to know him better. I also wish those who try to sell him will tone down his ethnic identity. I hope the nation will see the candidates up close. We could see a revolution," he tweeted. In a statement, the group coordinator, Willie Ezugu, noted that Baba Ahmed didn't speak as a politician but as a patriot and courageous statesman. Anyone, according to what he said, who thinks otherwise is either a typical politician with vested interest or an ethnic bigot who should not be taken seriously, he stressed. Ezugu said citizens, irrespective of political and religious affiliations, have decided to dump the All Progressives Congress (APC) and the People's Democratic Party. He noted that no patriotic Nigeria can view Obi's presidential from an ethnic or religious perspective because the candidate is well loved. The group and NEF leader, Professor Ango Abdullahi, nailed it when he declared that neither PDP's Atiku Abubakar nor APC's Bola Tinubu can face Nigeria's challenges. The statement advised lovers of good governance, rule of law, infrastructure development, national unity, security of lives and property to turn out in large numbers next year. Well, a word is enough for the wise. One thing is that you can force a horse to the stream, but you cannot force it to drink water. Just like everybody is feeling the pain right now. Everybody is feeling the pain right now, and nobody is feeling it for you. You are the one who is feeling it. You know where it pains, where it pinches you. You wear the shoe. Then they tell person. That is just my own philosophy. Then they tell person, then they persuade person, then they beg person. Now you are suffering. Now you are complaining. Are you not feeling it? Is anybody feeling it for you? Some other people are feeling it the way they are feeling it. You see what we are talking about? So, to me, I don't even want to be moved by, oh, somebody said it, somebody said that. Like all these people, they are on their own. They are doing their own thing. No matter how bad the economy may be, they have connections on how to get what and what, whether it is contracts or what. They have that, or they've been able to establish themselves in one way or the other while they were serving as a public officer. So you need to take the decision yourself, and whatever decision you take, you should be able to blame yourself or hail yourself at the end of the day. You can say, oh, somebody said I should do it too, because some people always come out to say, oh, some people said they are the one that lured us, they are the one that do this. They would tell you, don't you have your own brain? We are just analyzing, we are just saying things the way we feel, and you too, you have the power to reason it well, to think it through. But no, follow, we not allow them to be. So you don't need to tell anybody. And a lot of all this attachment or all this power arrogated to the north. Oh, if the northerners, they don't vote, you can't, if you don't get their vote, you can't go nowhere. And I have come to realize that Buhari failed you, according to Tinubu. Olule, Oshekini Olule, Oshekeji Olule, Osheketa Olule means he failed woefully. He failed woefully. 3 times Buhari did this with all those bragging of votes that they always ascribe to themselves. So why didn't he win if really North could give him that power? You just need little here, little there. 25% in 24 states. That is when you can be declared a winner. So this the reason why a lot of all these southerners always try to align with all these northerners, because they believe that they have the voting power that has not helped them. You too, you are even helping them to even damage their people. In the recent, you are damaging their people because the people that they always used to vote, they are not gaining nothing. They are gaining nothing. So because you want their vote, you too, you can and align with them and accept whatever they tell you, in as much it's gonna favor you personally, but your people will be affected. They don't care. And that is the kind of policies they are running in this country. Whether Ahmed Baba said this or not, mm-hmm, the truth of the matter is that everybody go go chop breakfast last. Everybody go chop and last. So what are we talking about? Northerners who dislike Peter Obi are bigots. Okay, Igbo group hails Baba Ahmed for saying that. We know what they stand for. We know what most of them stand for. I believe the reason why this man is just trying to look at Peter Obi's side a bit. I learned that his brother is the running mate of a what is it called, of a Obi, and most importantly, majority of all those people who have been that are so critical about the Igbo race because of Ahmed Dati now, they are trying to subvert that. I listened to the former NHIC director, Professor Yusuf, even Gumi too, he's neither here nor there. At times he will say some things in favor of Peter Obi. At times he tries to be on the face. He tries to throw tantrum, subtle tantrum at him. So they are beginning to like, oh yes, yeah, well, they know it is the turn of the South because they have tried it and they failed. Their person failed them. Whether they like it or not, whether they love the failure is a different thing altogether. But it is known to everybody that Buhari failed. You can't doubt that. He failed woefully, and they themselves they know it. And that's why they are just kind of trying to be skeptical because of what they do. See, when they talk about Obi has a affiliation with IPOP, I just laugh. The reason why these people are feeling that is because of they themselves. They have an agenda. Because if you don't have an agenda, you see that of what you use, somebody will not come and say, oh, let us do this, let us do that. That is the reason why they remove referendum from our constitution, and that's why it is also difficult for especially those politicians from the southern part of the country, especially from the southeast, to even raise that objection because they will say it is not in the constitution. So for somebody to say, oh, Obi is linked with IPOP and what have you, it shows that they themselves, because they themselves they have an agenda. It is what you think others do, is what you think, is what you do that you think others do. That is just the way it is. Because I will just be laughing. Just like that, even Buhari that even has an agenda, it's even difficult for him because even from his own trances and what have you, you know what he represents. I want to talk of somebody who is open-minded because they themselves they have an agenda. That is another reason why they are always attacking others. So guys, let's know your thoughts and have your take on this.